They worked on the fields, picking away the cotton, with all of their tools going back and forth again, carrying everything on their head. They felt as if they were buried in dread, and that there was no escape from this and that. The men who kept them in their caves in terrible places, giving them hardly anything to live off of, and their hearts were weary and they could no longer live. How was this surviving at all? They felt torn apart from each other, and there were only a few brothers who had the strength to go on the extra length to think about how they could help every other face that was in the room with them. Hundreds of people in one single cabin, and they knew that they had been captured, and that their entire life for generations was like this. And so they felt as if generating any energy from their souls was impossible. After all, when you look at yourself in the mirror, weary from work all the day, and that every master has tried to enslave you and keep you in a mindset in which you won't find yourself out of, because you have been bet into this game. You will never be able to shed the skin again. But there are some brothers who have some confidence that they gained, and they know that they can bring everything back up, and that they have a prominence in there. So this man in specific, who was named the Nightingale, he spoke at night during the night hours when everyone else was sleeping in the house, but he was giving his insights to them, inciting almost rebellion, because he told them that this was tyranny, that they could escape in all of the tears that were ripping off of their faces, that they could avoid them and escape from this creator free nation, a truly free nation, away from the supposedly free nation. And he would compose speeches every night and speak to as many people as he could find. He went around every single town spitting out the beautiful sound of his noises and his voice, and he stood in his confidence pause, and everybody believed him. Everybody, every single leader, every single black preacher was on his side, every single Baptist in the area, and anybody that he could find. Some white men even from the north who believed in abolition came down, and he convinced them, and this was simply the beginning of a rebellion in a truly free nation in which he would live. The Nightingale was beginning, and although this tale would ultimately leave him frail, he would still live on and on and on in the people's hearts. And this rebellion was only just beginning to start, and it felt as if it was sinning. Once from the beginning of the rebellion, he brought his people all together on the streets, and they began to set fire to the cotton fields that they worked on every single day and every single night. And then the farmers woke up at the dawn. The masters, they looked all over and unsure of what to do. And in action, the house slaves weren't involved in it at all. They couldn't have solved anything, and they didn't know what was going on. And there was the Nightingale over there looking at everybody, and he was beginning to seize the houses and all of the weapons that they had to take. This was the only way to their freedom. They had dominion over them, and they wanted to truly roam free and be able to boom their drums and basses as much as they could without the master telling them to quiet down. They knew that if they were inspired, that they could keep on fighting, and that the fire within their minds and their hearts would start the riot that they needed. And the Nightingale kept the fire ablaze. His especially was always ablaze, and the haze grew up. You could see it in his eyes. There was some kind of smoke or war that he had to fight within himself to keep on fire. He would incite a riot in his mind every night to understand what he could, and he would write his rhymes, recite them at the right time when it was necessary before the battles came. And then the militias rained down onto them with cannons and guns, except there were many people who knew fighting in the military fleet, and so they went on their feet and fought guerrilla war tactics. They were no match for these killers. The whites were killed and the riots were successful. More land and more land was taken, and new crops were grown, cash crops sold straight out of the box, and everyone would take it. So to the north they knew that they needed it, and soon could cross state borders. They crossed and kept on growing this black nation, where some whites lived in free as well, and this was too well for them. But then more armies came down upon them. It was threatening to the nation at large, and eventually everyone in charge had to shut it down. The Nightingale was assassinated, but these people would never forget their nation.